Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot. Going to do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
Priyanka, welcome back. Let me know what your question was. I forgot what it was from the other day. MR, thank you for the double donation. Welcome, Bartman, for being a member for 2 years. Oh my God, Bartman, thank you so much. We got Tarot Reader High Priestess Sarah Karima and the double MR tonight. We're waiting for Priyanka's question, and then we will go forth and answer whatever the question was, because I remember you had a question but we didn't get to it, so let's get to it on this one. Sarah, thank you for the double shot tonight. Karima coming in with a double shot as well. But there we go. Happy Catterday. It is a Catterday indeed. Mine has been sleeping all day, so I don't know, probably be up all night, never know. All right, D's feelings for me. Let's use my deck. This are. Yeah, you know, it's been one of those days. This is my deck. And yeah, let's use it. Why not? D's feelings for me. Magician. Ooh, two big majors right in a row over here. Magician with a death card. They feel like that they need the power. Are they going to use the power in order to change the nature of this relationship, in order to make things different, in order to make things a little bit on the different side? It's almost like that they're not fully content. They're not ready to go. They're not ready for kind of how things were, kind of how things are. They need to change the nature of this relationship, and it feels like that they feel like entitled to do that. Like they don't really care what else is going on. They just kind of want to see, you know, something better for them, and what's better for them could be a big change in this particular relationship. So just be aware of that you are going to have a little bit more difficulty here with this individual than you usually do right now because of that. So just be aware. Okay, you are talking about the Queen of Cups as well. It seems like what they do does take an emotional toll on you a little bit. So be a bit prepared for that. Let, you know, sort of, I don't know. Be prepared for that. Don't get caught a little bit off guard for that. You just, in general, you need to be a little more on guard with this individual right now. It feels like they're trying to manipulate. It feels like they're trying to not, it feels like they're not out for your best intentions right now, and that is going to be kind of an issue if you're sort of relying on this person for happiness, or relying on this person for something kind of thing. Tarot Reader High Priestess Karima, Sarah. Tarot Reader High Priestess Black Swan Karima, thank you for your donation. Sarah, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see where this is going here. Next action towards me. Nothing. They kind of want us you to play the next move in this chess game. They have this Eight of Wands over here where they're just like, I made a move, I did something, and now I'm just kind of waiting for the reaction, waiting for the fallout, waiting to see where things are going to sort of be, waiting to see where things are going to be settled in. Ace of Pentacles just kind of says it's your move, basically, at this point. So I think you're going to have a lot of waiting. You're going to have a lot of kind of, you know, sort of sitting there, trying to sort of figure out what you're going to do. They're very much in that mode. Ace of Pentacles is sort of building a life, you know, in a different direction. They're building some other things in a different direction. And the King of Cups says they're just emotionally disassociated from this relationship right now. So you are going to see a little bit of ramifications from that, so just be aware. All right, and that is the Tasty Tarot is right there. Priyanka had their thing going on over here. Karima, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see. Let's go with, I don't know, what do we do for Karima phase one? We got some good decks. I don't think we used a Victorian Romantic on the last one. I'm interested to see what kind of reactions this thing has, or what it has to say with that, right? I think you got a little bit of that. High Priestess, thank you for the clarification on your question. Let's go. Let's go and make it happen over here. All right. Will I get married to this particular individual? All right. Will we get married? That's a simple yes or no question. Bottom line, are we getting married? It looks like a yes. Go ahead and get the love balloons for this particular question. Now, what do we got here? We got the death card. Things need to change before we get married. As is right now, no. We need to change some things. We need to alter some things. There are some differences in how we treat things, how you treat things, how things are sort of in the mode right here. And the death card just says things are in a little bit of a flux, a state of change. And we have to do that. We have to do that. And in order to make that work, is this going to be a lot of work to make this happen? It is. Eight of Pentacles says we do need to do more effort. We do need to do more work around this. But overall, I think that you will get married in a deed. We'll do the thumbs up. We'll do the thumbs up over here. Priya, hope you get married, and I hope you're happy ever after with all of that. Anne and Karima, thank you for your donations. Appreciate you. Let's go with Karima, phase 1. Wanna know tonight? What do we got going on? S's current feelings for me. All right. What do we got? What do we got with that? Man, sticking with the Victorian romantic. We do love us, the Victorian romantic. I mean, this really just delivers. This just delivers, you know? It's like you order something on DoorDash and you're waiting for it to come in. This delivers. This really doesn't disappoint. That's what I'm saying now. It just doesn't disappoint. All right, S's feelings for me today. We got the Seven of Swords. The feeling is an escapism. We see this sort of a consistency with the Seven of Swords being at the front of some of these readings, especially when we get some of the feelings, right? Sort of this escapism. You are my escape. You are my vacation. You are the pathway that I can take to get in a little better mood, to have a little better opportunity, to get in just a little better, sort of way that how life goes and whatnot. Page of Wands is interesting. It just says that we don't need to change anything right now. Eight of Cups says we don't need to change anything right now because things are working. Those are the feelings today. Let's not change a lot of stuff. Let's not put forth that fiery energy. We think it's kind of redundant now because we just don't need the big change. We don't need the big alterations over here waiting for that, right? You got some disappointment over here. They feel like the disappointment is coming. And I'm going to predict this. For the next 2 weeks, they just feel like that something disappointing is coming. It's almost like their moon has cycled into just this horrible house or something in the astrology chart. And it feels like that we're really having some issues here. We're having some disappointment. It feels like there's a cloud hovering over that's not working, that's not functioning for us right now. So do think that that's going to affect them again. Next 2 weeks, that's going to affect this connection a little bit, maybe a little too much, but everything is temporary with astrology. The planets move and the things go through. Scotlynn, oh wow, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. Have I been in his mind today? Let's see what's going on with that. Let's see what's happening here. Two of Wands. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. I think today is one of those days where you're in his mind a little more than you normally are. I really think that. The Two of Wands, the daydreaming card over here. We're looking through, we're daydreaming. We're looking at sort of this card over here, the Wheel of Fortune, my daily life. We're looking at this. We like this. We like how this is working out. The Wheel of Fortune, right? Two paths meeting in the daylight, and we're having a good time together. We're having a good feel together, no pun intended. But sort of daydreaming into that, daydreaming of meeting up again, daydreaming of sort of, being together with that. Four of Swords is interesting as well. Again, they're hoping that, something different happens here. Hanged Man, a little bit of a difference going through here, but hope, dreams, a little bit different than reality. They realize that things need to be consistent right now because they are being dragged down a little bit. Again, for the next 2 weeks, the Four of Swords says they're just not doing a lot right now with a lot of different things. We're holding on. Wheel of Fortune's day-to-day activity. The Four of Swords is not doing anything, hanging on, making plans, not getting anything pushed through. So, got a little bit of that feel going in there. Thank you very much for your donations. All right, next up is Sarah. Sarah is next over here. Poe, Druidcraft. We're getting something interesting tonight. Edgar Allan, can we call upon you? Can we call upon you for the believe in the double cheese? KN, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. All right, let's see what's happening there. Mizrak, oh, welcome. What's going on there? All right, man, a little bit of this. I tried online dating before. It went sour. If I try again, do I get different results? Or is it going to be the definition of madness, which is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? I don't know. We're going to go with that. Oh, man, Knight of Pentacles. You know, online dating is a little bit challenging for you. It feels like you're just not getting the matches that you kind of need in the online dating space. You get the Three of Cups. Hey, you know, we're online dating. Can we do friends with benefits? You're going to get a lot of this friends with benefits. You're going to get a lot of this little bit of the casual feel, a little bit of the hookup kind of feel as we sort of go in through here, right? Three of Cups. Hey, you're one of the few, and we like to get together and then get together again and get together again. So you are going to get a little bit of the casual relationship, the casual hookup kind of feel coming through there with that, right? Knight of Swords is a very quick, it is a very temporary, it is a very not so serious card over here. Very quick to action, but not very serious. Not very good with that. Knight of Pentacles as well. It feels like that you're working for something more substantial. Other people are not working for something substantial. So you have that back and forth here, and it's not really going to be coinciding with what you kind of need going through here. Overall, the Queen of Wands says give it a shot. Try a couple of the different ones. See if you can get something. Overall, you're going to get a little bit of the hookup culture from that as far as the cards go. So a little bit of that Poe. The Poe and the go. The Poe and the go. Let's do another Poe. Let's do another Poe. We got 3 Sarahs tonight. We'll do 2 Poes and 1 Druidcraft. All right. My new manager starts on a Monday. Oh, my. Do we get along? Do we get along? Are they going to come in and just level the place and be like, this needs to change. You people need to do something different. I don't like any. Okay, let's see if this works out. Oh, man. Knight of Wands. They come in a little hot, not going to lie. They're coming in a little bit hot. And that's something that you're not quite ready for. It's almost like they're coming in a little too hot. They want this, they want that. They're really having a lot of demands, really having a lot of push to see where things are going to go, how things are going to work out, where things are going to kind of be in that. The Two of Swords, they have a big disagreement about how things should work versus you. Do you get along? The Six of Cups says we get along, but wow, their approach is drastically different. Their approach is drastically different than yours. So how do we work this? Number one, appreciate that they're coming in hot. Okay, so sort of respect that, get in on that, right? Because the train is leaving the station, it's already kind of moving a little bit. You want to sort of match the gait of the train so you can hop on. You don't want to try to hop on a moving train by just standing here and grabbing a thing. You're going to rip your arm off. So you want to get the same kind of motion to the train before you hop on, and the Knight of Wands says, get ready for that. Get ready for that because you want to hop on with the train moving. You want to be moving with it. You don't want to be stagnant and being like, oh God, what are you doing? Number two, this Two of Swords does mention that you're going to have disagreements. So don't see that as a problem. Don't see that as a disconnect. See that as a different way that you need to be looking at things in order for things to work out here, right? Four of Wands says we are going to be a happy home, happy family. You got to get moving on the moving train, as well as you got to appreciate that they have a difference of opinion without taking that personally. Overall, Six of Cups and the Four of Wands, happy home, happy family. We're part of the sisterhood over here, and we're going to be able to make it happen. So there you go. That's a good read with that poll. That poll really came in clutch. It really came in clutch, my friends. It did. We got Tarot Reader is coming up next over here, and see where that is going to go. Mina, welcome. Appreciate hanging out. How you doing tonight? Talking to Matt, dating purpose from Turkey. Oh, my. Is he a good, decent guy? Is he going to be worth my time, or is he going to be a turkey? No pun intended. I mean, you got a turkey for Thanksgiving, if nothing else. Let's see what's going on. Oh my God. Let's see what's going on tonight. We'll go ahead and break out the teddy bear tonight. Break it out. Make it happen. See if the turkey is going to be a turkey indeed. So yeah, I did order Thanksgiving dinner, and I did order a lot of turkey. So I got a barbecue restaurant. I ordered from there. They have turkey. They have Thanksgiving-ish things. So I did pick that up. I got to go get that Wednesday and clean out my fridge because it's a lot of food. All right, we'll see with this. Talking to turkey, is this going to be something that works out? Man, it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. It feels like it's a lot of work. If this is going to be okay, it's not going to be something that you're going to rely on. It's going to be super magical. It's going to be absolutely magical. No. King of Swords over here. There is a big difference of culture from you and from Matt. Overall, I think that you have a good time. This is a nice little connection. It goes well, but this is definitely a temporary thing, right? We're sort of pushing the teddy bear with that 8, a little bit of a temporary thing, a little bit of a fast moving thing, and overall it just doesn't work out for the best. Is it fun? Is it engaging? Is it something to get excited about? Absolutely, I think so. But the level of work that needs to happen for this to actually get into the next stage, get into that next level, is going to be a little too much for you to handle. It's just a little too much. It's just too much to bite off, no pun intended with all of that. KN, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. Let's do another tarot reader right now. Let's see where that is going to take us. Does Craig think the Craig has returned? The Craig is not dead yet. It's like the Monty Python skit where I'm not dead yet. I'm feeling better. All right, we're going to see where that is. Ocean, welcome. Appreciate hanging out tonight. What's going on? Does Craig think of me? Oh, no. Craig has moved. I'm sorry. Craig has moved on. Craig has moved on a little bit. That 8 of Cups is just not exactly the best. It's not like the best opportunity over here. It just feels like this is not moving in the direction where you would like to see with that. The Hierophant. It's almost like put up or shut up. Where is this going? What is this happening? Where are we going to be with this? It feels like we're a little too dragged down. We just don't have the feels. We have a little bit of the judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. After the disconnect, after the abandonment, we have moved on. I think Craig has moved on at this point, and they're just kind of in that mode of doing the new thing, seeing where the new thing is going to take us, and just kind of get that feel. Kind of getting the look and the feel of anything. It's going to be a little bit different over here. Let's get Karima, phase 2. We're going to get the magical modern love tarot right now. That's the one that you have been waiting for indeed. Let's get a little bit of a shuffle to this. We got some oil. We got some oil pastels on here. Oil pastels, right? I like it. I think it functions. It works. It's nice. Get it happening. B52 Love Shack is back. What is going on? Got a Pisces in their mind. Oh my. Oh my. The Pisces are out tonight. Is that gonna? The Pisces are out tonight. We'll see where that takes us, or see where that is going to happen with that. All right, let's see what's going on over here. What actions does he want to take right now? What action do we want to get moving right now? Seven of Pentacles. Get the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. We have this Seven of Cups over here with the options, but this is sort of almost like this delusionment, this illusionary thing. I think what they want to take right now is they want to see what's illusionary versus reality. I may want to move to Dubai. I may want to move to Romania. I may want to move somewhere. Is that reality? I need to separate illusion from reality, because the Seven of Cups is about illusions. It is about things that do feel nice, things that do feel wonderful, but is it real? Seven of Pentacles, what can I afford? What is realistic? What is going to be down at this point? I think they want to get with you and find out what's illusionary, what's a dream, what's going to be a unicorn scenario for us versus what is real, what is really going to function, what is really going to take this to the next level over here. And that Four of Swords over here just kind of asks that question, right? If I delay, if I plan this for a certain date, a certain time, what is going to happen here? Is that going to be something realistic versus fantasy over here? Overall, they want to have that celebration. They want to have the party without getting in too deep, without getting into something that's going to be bad, right? So they want to get with you. They want to figure out what's illusionary versus what's real, what we can expect to work versus what would be nice. I think that's one of the actions that they want to take right now. All right, what is this most prominent thoughts of me? Let's see where that is going. FS, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. It is Saturday night. We're feeling all right. We got the weekend ahead of us. We got Sunday coming up. That is my fun day, my get up and run day. All right. What actions does he want to take towards me? Oh, man. Nine of Cups with the Tower. A little bit. Where do you want to, what do you want to do in this situation right here? What do you want to do in this situation? If we get the Tower and we crumble everything that we have right now, if we crumble everything that's sort of functioning, that's sort of working, we get a Tower moment, will this be detrimental to what we're doing? Will this be detrimental to our happiness? Are you willing to sort of do something different? Are you willing to give everything up? So picking up everything and doing something completely different, completely radical, completely sort of on the other side of it is going to be dramatic. And the Tower says that's going to be a problem overall. And they don't want the Tower to crumble. They want to sort of, get this to be a little bit better, get this to be a little bit better situation with that. The Nine of Cups, just hard to get out of the tub sometimes, It's hard to get out of the tub sometimes, but hey, that's the way it goes. Anyway, you got a little bit of that Seven of Wands over here that makes it happen. And Seven of Wands just says, be defensive against everything right now. Don't take anything at face value. And that's just sort of their mood. That's just sort of their mood at the moment. And again, we have their moon floating around in a bad scenario, and that's going to be something that you're going to have to put up with. Only lasts 2 weeks, but whatever with that. MR, let's see what's going on. MR, I do see it. It did come through, MR. You're set. You're all set, MR. It came right after Kozaya. Yeah, but I don't see it on the screen. I have no idea what happened. But MR, we'll get it. You're right after Kozaya, and I do see your screen. I do see your question over here. High Priestess has got the double shot. And let's see about them. We're going to use the Violet Soul Tarot. That's what I'm talking about. The Violet Soul Tarot. Are you ready for some violets? Are you ready for some soul music? Well, not exactly that, but yeah, we'll see about that. Ultraviolet was in the chat a minute ago. I think she wandered off. But yeah, give a little bit of the Violet Soul Tarot just for her in the chat. All right, we'll see. High Priestess, will there be more between Robbie and me, or will we just be friends? Hey, I thought at one time there was more, but it has just gone downhill since then. Oh my, we got to be careful with that. We got to be careful with that. Page of Swords. Ooh, a little bit of the fight, a little bit of the Emperor. I really think that they need to step up here. This is something that is on them, that is their responsibility, that needs to happen, that just hasn't happened, that just hasn't sort of moved through, and it's because of them. So they do need to step up, they need to take some action, and they need to be a little bit more responsible here. The Emperor, somebody needs to take the advantage, somebody needs to take the steps required here, and I do think that that is going to be them. Just be aware that this is a responsibility. If you're feeling like, what have I done wrong? What's going on? I'm confused. This is a very much not an isolated incident with this person. They've done this before. And now they're doing it again. It feels like they're not on the same path as you. It feels like they're not on the same goals as you. And it just feels like that there's a little bit of confusion back and forth here between both of you. And that's just not functioning the way that it needs to be. Page of Swords says the communication line has just sort of dropped out right here. And it's not something, I mean, that's okay, but it's not something that you just want for, you know, you just want to continue. You do want a level of just sort of, you know, figure this out, make this happen, because it just feels like that we're not doing that at this point, and they need to step up. So in case you're wondering, like, hey, is this person need to step up, or is it just me? I'm telling you, it is not you. This person does need to step up and make some things happen over here. So be aware of that. I think that is going to be important. All right. Violet Soul Tarot is coming in clutch tonight. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn off donations. We're going to go ahead and turn off donations, and KM will be the last donation of the night. KM got in here. KM, thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, donation cutoff, no more for tonight. No more for tonight. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's happening? What is next in the world of the tarot? High Priestess does have another question. We'll keep the Violet Soul on the screen. We'll keep the Violet Soul on the screen. You know, I think this is where it's going to be at. This is going to be where it is at indeed. So let's make it happen here. Let's see. We got that, and we got this, and we got that. All right, cool. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Will the bill work out in my favor? Oh my. I don't know if Bill's a person, or I don't know if you're contesting a bill, or what's going on. I don't know. Maybe Bill's a dude. Maybe Bill's a dude. All right, it might be a financial bill. It may be something where somebody's expecting some money. Somebody may be expecting some money over here. They're like, where's my money? Where's my money at? I don't know. Pretty easy yes or no answer. The answer is yes. This is a nice read. This is a nice read indeed. But it feels like the stars really working for you tonight. The star's working, it's functioning, it's making the grade for you tonight. I like the star right after some restrictions, because it feels like the bill is weighing on us. Something's weighing on us, some expectation, something sort of heavy is out there, and this is going to be freed up with a pathway, freed up with an opportunity, freed up with something that you really kind of want to get excited about. Strength starts as having patience. Getting that done, getting that moving is working out in your favor indeed. And then 3 as well talks about just the group organization, the money flowing through, the money happening over here, and people are working with you rather than against against you. And I think that's going to be the important part. So overall, I think the bill being contested works out in your favor indeed. Looks nice. I really like that. That's a nice little read there. Looking pretty decent is what I'm talking about. Let's get Karima phase 3 over here and see where that is going to take us tonight. We did that deck. We did that deck over there. Let's get a little bit of Thoth. Oh my! Karima has Thoth in the mix. Has Thoth in the mix. Is that going to be something we're going to be able to handle tonight? But it may be. It may be. Oh my. Let's see if that's going to be something all right. All right. What actions will? So that's an interesting question, right? We have the difference between what action does he want versus what actions will he be taking towards me. And we have the biggest desire as well with this. A lot of cups. Here's my prediction. Number one, he upsets you with something. Right? You got a little bit of this 3. It's almost like some idea, some emotional upset. He disappointed you emotionally. It's almost like he just triggers you a little bit emotionally about something. It could be some plans that you had that fall through. I'm going to lean on that. It's almost like plans that we have that fell through. Like, I need to go with you here, or we need to do this, or we're meeting up here. I think it plays with your emotions a little bit, and you have like this restricted flow, or sort of the poisoning of the well that you do have over here with this 5. So just be aware of that and be prepared for a little bit of that. So the poisoning in the 6 is going to be important, especially around the 4, right? It relieves. It's not like something that's permanent, something that is temporary, but it does have a bit of sort of an emotional impact, a bit of sort of working your nerves emotionally as well. I do think that they sort of make it up. They have a little bit of a makeup session with that. Things are going to work out. Things are going to be okay. But be aware that you have a little bit of this, leaning in the direction I don't want to be, a little bit of some stuff happening that I don't want to happen, and just sort of working your nerves a little bit too much as far as that goes. So, hey, you want the Thoth, you get the Thoth. The Thoth is not a cheery, bright, happy little deck. So you got to get used to it, What is the biggest desire towards me and the connection? What is the desire over here? Starting over a little bit of that with that ace, indeed. Oh, that is interesting. That is interesting. They want a promise that you're not dating somebody else. I don't know why this keeps coming up, but it keeps coming up. They want a promise. They want a guarantee. They want a reassurance that you're not dating somebody else. There's a level of worry. There's a level of sort of on their mind. There's a level of like this cutting communication, these cutting thoughts that you're having connections with other people. You're having a meet up with somebody else. You're having something going on with somebody else with that. They're just overly concerned about that. May be real, may not be, but that's something that is concerning. It's almost like they have a little bit of a jealous streak in there, and they want kind of this guarantee that things aren't running, things aren't working, things aren't going to be, something detrimental as far as it goes. Overall, it's just this ace. I want to be singular. I want to be the one. I want to be the one that's focused, and I don't want any competition. I think that's the desire. It's almost like they want a guarantee of that, or they want that fixed, or they want that to be just beautiful opportunity, beautiful kind of thing here. Realistically, is that going to be anybody's guarantee? No. But again, emotions aren't realistic. Life is not realistic sometimes. Just the way that it goes. Black Swan is realistic, though. Let's get some realism over here with the beat up, the worked up, the bohemian, gothic tarot. Even though it's not Halloween anymore, this deck never just gets old. It never, ever, ever gets old. Okay, any changes between R and I in December? Now, there is no we're doing the wrong deck. We got the company right. We got the deck wrong. Does that count? Does that count? We got the company correct, but we just didn't get the deck correct. Let's see how that's going to go. Any changes between R and I in December? Let's go deep into this particular deck. See where this is going to take us, because I do think you do have some changes coming through here. A little bit of the King of Wands and Nine of Cups. The Star is back over here. All right. It seems that we got a little bit of the ghosty. I do think they'll be contacting you mid-December-ish. Mid-December-ish. They will be contacting you over here. The Star. Like there's a destiny. There is a destiny between both of you. It is a connection that's going to work. It is a connection that's going to be nice. It is a connection that's going to work. The Nine of Wands just says, hey, sometimes we're not able to make this work. Sometimes we do have a little bit of the ghosty thing happening over here. But overall, the King of Wands just says, yes, we are going to take some action. We are going to get the fiery aspect moving and running. And that's going to be something exciting for the ages over here. Nine of Cups says when they contact you, there's something like really good. Like they bring in good news. They bring in good feel. They bring in a positive look, a positive outlook over here. And I think that's something that's going to be exciting. I think that's going to be something that you're ready for, and I do think that's going to be something that you're looking forward to. So, yeah, that's nice. That's a nice read over there. Let's get Sarah a nice read over here. We promised the Poe is no mo, and now we're on to the Druidcraft tonight. We're on to the Druidcraft tonight. You didn't specify a deck, though. You didn't specify a deck, so, I mean, I could, you know what I'm saying? I could get over here and, yeah. All right, let's see what's going on here. What is headed my direction? I think you got a lot of stuff headed at your direction. I like it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like it. I think you got a lot of stuff headed your direction, but let's see what kind of details we can pull out of here. All right, let's see. By the way, I'm ready to do some Druidcraft. Man, you know, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we have done the Druids and the crafts. If you're going to craft something, do it like a Druid, is what I always say, right? It's what I always say. We'll see. We'll see what's going on over there. All right. We got a little bit of a mixture over here. A little bit of a formulating something new. Something new. I really think that something is brewing that is going to be a little bigger than you had anticipated. Something is brewing that's going to be a little bit on the unexpected side. Like new communication is coming out. New communication is coming out. And just kind of seeing where that is going to take us, right? But yeah, you do have a little bit of restrictions before the communication. It's like that the communication that you get is something that you thought was not going to happen. Something that you thought was not a reality. Something that you thought was a little bit restricted, wasn't going to be legitimate, wasn't going to be in the mix as far as this goes. But new communication you can expect to bring you good things. To change some of, I'm saying this is almost like a reboot of your reality kind of communication. Like a lot of things are going to change very quickly with this communication. I think that's something excited with this. You have a lot, and I mean a lot of just very much sort of this intuitive peak, this intuitive spike, this big shake up, this big shake through of sort of things that are happening over there. And I think that you're not able to do a lot about it. So this is good and bad for several reasons. Number one, it's going to be good because you're ready for a little bit of a shake up. You are going to have, you know, a little bit of that, but it almost like this communication really makes everything different. It makes everything almost a different pathway, right? So we're on this pathway, we're sort of automatically, you know, wandering through, and then all of a sudden the pathway ends. We have to back up a little bit, and then we have to go into a different direction. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. Things are going to get shaken up and the pathway that you're on is going to come to a dead end. And after that, we have a little bit of a new reboot, new things, new exciting opportunities. And that's going to be something that, hey, we can all look forward to new things, new opportunities, new excitement. Let's make it happen with Karima, the next phase going on over here. All right. Let's see what's going on. How's he viewing this connection we have not used? The Tasty Tarot. Let's take a bite. Let's take a bite out of some delicious Tasty Tarot. I haven't actually eaten the Tasty Tarot, so I do not know how it tastes, but I'm assuming it would be delicious. I'm just taking a cue here. I'm assuming it would be delicious, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. How is he viewing this connection right now? Right? Does he view me as more than friends with benefits? Does he view me as more than something that we are sort of isolated with that? I think that he does view you as something more. We've seen a repeat. We've seen this pattern of they appreciate you as an escape. They appreciate you as a way out, as a refresh, as an exciting thing that they like, that they can sort of go to, that takes them out of reality, that brings them into that. And you have that Page of Pentacles. We need to build. We need to structure over here, right? It feels like that you are on a particular pathway that they may not be ready for right now. You're looking in the distance. You're finding things that to be excited about. You're finding things that we need to do, that we need to have. And the Page of Pentacles, let's get started on this immediately. Let's get started on this. But the Ten of Wands says, hey, reality is this is a lot to take on. We have to do this in steps. I do think that they see you as more than that, but they also realize that they need to take it slow in steps. They need to take it easy here. Otherwise, we're going to get overloaded. We're going to start making mistakes, right? When you get, like if you're making big financial decisions, you plan it out well. You don't just wing it. If you wing it, you're going to end up getting in a terrible situation like stock trading, right? You don't just wing it. You wait for a particular setup. You wait for a good decision, and then you take it. You don't just wing the big things in life, right? You can wing stuff like, hey, I'm in a poker game, I'm going to lose $20. I'm going to wing it. But something big, you just don't do it with that. Scotlynn, you are 2 away, Scotlynn. There we go. Okay, all right. What of his hidden secret plans? Things that aren't there, things that aren't available, things that aren't real quite yet with that. The Justice, cake versus pie, is out there indeed. We have a little bit of the Three of Cups with the Justice card in there. So the hidden secret plans is the start of a legal proceeding. The start of a legal proceeding. The start of something that's going to be in there. The Justice card. There's too many people here. There's too much action. There's too many things going over here. And we need to get started on some legal proceeding. This will be a little bit of an emotional thing for everybody, but that is one of the secret plans, one of the secret things with that. Taking charge finally, getting things set up, getting through that 10 of Wands. We don't want to wing it. We want to have plans in action. We want to have plans happening over there. But that 3 of Cups just says, hey, make it happen. Too many people here get legal proceedings. And so legal proceedings are the secret plans that are in the mix, And after the legal proceedings, we'll be free and clear to do whatever we want. All right, Anne is next. Let's make Anne whatever we want. Well, that sounds weird, but okay. Anyway, all right. We're going to go with a little Buddha. Let's look at the little Buddha, and we're going to see what project I get posted. Get some more attention. Let's make it happen. Let's make it work. Let's make this the realization with that, right? All right. Will the project get some more attention? We need more attention with it. Well, I guess maybe we released it, get the fanfare that we need over there. 5 of Swords, right? It takes a little bit of time to build up. This is something that builds up progressively. This is something that builds up a little bit at a time. So you do need to be patient here, and you do need to wait. The Temperance card just says it's all about the balance between, right? You don't have an explosion of things, but you are going to be a little bit, sort of feeling a little defeated because you didn't get that explosion. But this is more about building for the long term, building our success, making things be a little bit better. And I think that's going to be the important factor over here. So if you be patient, I do see things that are going to be nice, with this. So patience is going to be a virtue here. Have a lot of it, and you will have the effort. You will have the direction that you need over there. Scotlynn is next. I said you were 2 away, and we are on it. Bohemian Gothic. See, we hyped it. We hyped it over here. We just didn't get it on the table. Now it is. And what direction will the hubby yob be going over here? What are we going to get happening? Are we going to get a pay raise? Are we going to get a different job? Like, what direction are we going to go? What direction are we going to be thrust into? That is going to be the important factor here. All right. Let's get some gritty details if we can get it over here. The 3 of Cups. Oh, man. It feels like that you do have a good connection with people over here, and the connection with people is going to work out for the best, right? We're going to use the work connections. We're going to use the things at our disposal, and I think that's going to be basically a people person kind of thing, a networking kind of thing. That is going to be one of the main factors over here that's going to help determine, that's going to help move, that's going to help make the availability of kind of where we want to be. Overall, you have an escape. You have an escape out of here. I need more information about this escape with that. 4 of Wands, new home. 7 of Wands, a little bit of defensiveness over here. It almost feels like there's another opportunity open. There's a job opening. There's some things that are going to be available to you, and I think that's going to be a very good opportunity for you. So I like it. I like it quite a bit over there. So there you go. You got a little bit of that action, got a little bit of the escapism, and yeah, we're looking for this to be something fantastic overall over here. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. So networking is going to be important because there's another opening, another job opportunity, another thing out there. And hey, that's going to be something that you can work with, that you can work through. And I would definitely take any new position, any new thing over there that you can get. So looking good over here. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. I like it quite a bit. All right, are you ready for a new position? I mean, are you ready for a new job? Are you ready for a new opportunity? Could be something within that thing with that. Overall, the networking is going to be your best bet. So definitely don't skip out on that, right? Don't skip out on that. All right, we got the invisible MR donation. I'm not sure why that is invisible. You didn't put anything in there? Is it the ampersand? I don't know. MR, don't put any ampersands anymore. Apparently it eats it when you do that. This program has a lot of issues for something that I wrote. I'm supposed to write the good stuff. I'm supposed to write the good stuff. All right. But I just write the crap. I don't know, man. Is somebody stalking me? Oh, Jesus. His job is closing. So, yeah, you got a better opportunity. You got another opportunity coming through there. So, looking good. Keep in contact with the people that you are currently in contact at that job. If the job is closing, another one may, I'm just spitballing here. Another one may have another position that they go to, right? So when your job ends and you go to a new position and you get there and they need a couple of more people, you call the people that you used to know. You'd be like, like the goatee song, somebody that I used to know. You'd be like, excuse me, we got another position over here that you'd be good at. Anyway, all right, is EM stalking me or not? The death card. Ooh, I do think they are stalking you a little. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never seen somebody stalking based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet, but yes. Okay, yeah. So we go on there. We go see how easy that is. We can have a party, we can have a stalkathon. We can have a stalkathon over here. I'm just saying. You got a Knight of Pentacles over here. They're working on something that is not beneficial for anybody. That is not beneficial for anybody over here. We're watching, we're waiting, we're over here, right? We've dropped things. We're sort of in that mode. And the Death card, we are watching you. We are watching you. We are watching you indeed. So I do think somebody is stalking you over there. Ace of Swords says you're about to find out. Says you're about to find out. It's almost like they make a mistake or they click like on something and you'd be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So yeah, so we're going to go with that. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never seen somebody stalking me based on a family and reading your cards on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying. What am I saying? You know what I'm saying. B52 is the love shack. Doesn't want the white fly. If you don't want the white fly, that's fine. That's fine. You're rejecting a perfectly good deck of cards. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong with you. You usually want the white fly. Today you're slacking off. You are just slacking off with that. Valerie, oh, welcome. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. We got Effie. If I didn't say hello to you, well, hello. But yeah, we'll see. That is the Pisces. We got a Pisces. I don't know what the Pisces are doing tonight. We'll see. I know one Pisces. I don't know any more Pisces. How is the Pisces feeling about me? Feeling nice over here. Man, did you do something to tick them off? We have a little bit. Of being ticked off. Like the 5 of coins. I'm waiting for something from you. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the delivery that I need. I'm not getting the potential over here. Man. Feels like things just aren't working that way. Things aren't working that way over here. Be aware, though, that the 9 of Cups, things get a lot better quickly. A lot better. Things do improve. Things do get a little bit better situation over there. And that Ace of Cups is nice. I think it looks good. Looks good. You got some really good positive cards over here. It's almost like you ticked them off, though. Like you kind of work their nerves a little bit and now they're sort of recovered from it, or now they're just kind of in that mode where they're just kind of accepting it. But yeah, I just feel like things are not that way with that. All right, MR, we do have your donation coming up next. You're the next contestant on The TO is Right.
T.O. is the best tarot reader ever.
All right, let's see what's going on. How did I do in all of my final assignments? Wow. The Emperor says you stepped up and you made the grade. You made the grade. You have this level of control, this level of good reaction over here. The Hermit card says that you are alone. It's almost like that you're a bit of a step up in grades between, I think, other people. It's almost like you got a better grade than everybody else with the final assignments. You got a better reaction. You got a better overall look and feel from that. The Emperor says you did a lot of work with this and it shows. So people know when you did a lot of work. People understand when you put a lot of effort into something, and that is going to be the best thing that you have going for you right now. Overall, the 7 of Wands, and be a little bit cautious about one particular assignment. It feels like one particular assignment is a complete fail. No complete fail, but it's like just a complete fail. And it feels like you didn't do what you needed to do on that one. That does need a little more attention. Be aware of that. But overall, as far as just a culmination, a group reaction, I think we did very well. We did very well indeed. So there we go, man. Forest Creatures is representing tonight. Is making it tonight. I like it quite a bit over here. All right, let's get a little bit of this fancy tarot deck over here. Making it happen tonight with this one. My daughter is visiting the... Oh, I'm sorry. We're on the wrong question. We need to back up and we need to get MR's question. We're doing the wrong question. We promised MR and then we didn't do her question. All right, let me back up here. Let me wipe this out from the log file and then we'll do MR. MR wanted to know something. MR, how was the first week of December? All right. MR, first week of okay. How will the first week of December work out between me and the D? Can we get enough D in December? It is Christmas. We want some D for Christmas. All right, the first week of December, how is this going to work out between us? All right, we'll see. We'll see a little bit over there. Ten of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. I really think that they reveal that they're accidentally reveal that they're seeing somebody else. I think that they accidentally reveal that they see somebody else. So a little bit of a whoopsie happens as far as that goes, right? You got a Ten of Pentacles. We thought we were a happy family, but the realization is I got something going through there. So I do think that you'll run into a little bit of that in the first week of December as far as that goes. Now, the King of Swords says you need to be very upfront with them. They're ready to play some games. They're ready to do a little bit of manipulation. They're ready to do things that just aren't beneficial for you. So be prepared to be very upfront. Be prepared to force them to be very upfront. I think that is going to be the most important factor, especially in December. I'm just saying the second week in December is going to be one of those moments too, right? The second week is going to be one of those moments. Can I get some D for Christmas? I'll ship you some. Yeah. All right. The next reading is KM. I'll ship you the pickle. All right, my daughter's visiting with her father and meeting his family after not seeing them for years. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on with that. How is that going to work over there? All right. Daughter is visiting. How do they feel about how she's being raised? All right. Well, let's see how that goes. How do they feel about how she's being raised? King of Wands, the High Priest, she's very much an individual that is very smart, like almost more intelligent than they had expected, almost more upfront, more intelligent, more good head on their shoulders kind of thing, right? The Four of Pentacles, they have a lot of knowledge. They have a lot of things combined with the High Priestess that they are knowing, that they are ready for, that they are sort of processing. It feels like they have grown mentally and emotionally quite a bit. And I think it really represents something you can be proud of, right? Something that is nice, something that is exciting as it kind of goes through over here. The King of Wands is somebody who sort of steps up and takes responsibility, steps up and makes things happen, doesn't really play a lot of games with that, and when it's time to step up and get something done, she gets up and steps up and makes it happen over there. Overall, I do think that they are quite impressed indeed with that, right? So we have the question over here. We have how do they feel about how she's being raised? They really like that, and they have a lot of good things coming through over here. Let's see what's kind of going on over here. What's kind of the follow-up, right? What is the follow-up over here about them being raised, visiting, sort of the first time reaction and all of that, all the things going through here. The Three of Swords and Nine of Pentacles. This is definitely a stay in touch moment. Definitely a stay in touch moment. It's almost like that they have a good social media presence, or at least they will. They have a lot of cool things going on. They want to keep in touch, right? The Ace of Cups. We're keeping in touch. We're keeping connected. And that Princess of Wands. You got a lot of things going. It's almost like the daughter has some plans, has some big ideas, has some things that she wants to get involved in, get moving in, and they're kind of wanting to support her, wanting to participate in that, right? Nine of Pentacles, I want to support you. I want to be there for you. I want to make things happen for you as well. Now, not all of this comes into fruition, comes into reality, but I think just because we have big dreams, we have big anticipations, we have big plans, I think this is something that, it's going to be exciting and moving forward there. Looking fantastic, looking good. I like it quite a bit. I also like MR quite a bit. Oh, we already did that. We already did that. So we did get the MR question out there. We're rounding out. We're rounding out the night right now with Karima. Final stage. The finale. The final stage. The big kahuna over here. We got a little bit of that. I think I got a PayPal donation. Hang on, let me go. PayPal makes me stare at the screen to log in. Hang on, I gotta stare at the screen. PayPal, it's me. It's me, bro. It's me. We're good. I did get a PayPal. I got a PayPal from A. So we're gonna do karima, final phase. And then we're going to do the A PayPal. And then we are out of here. We will be back on Monday. By the way, on the stock trading front, I'm working on something big. I'm working on something real big. So yeah, we'll see how it works out. I need to test it first. But I'm working on something real big. We'll see how that works out. All right. What are his love feelings for me right now? Are they expanding? Are we growing? What's kind of happening with the feelings with that? I have a hanged monster and the Knight of Pentacles. I do think you have a stability within the emotions, a stability within the feelings that hasn't been there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? That Knight of Pentacles. We've worked for some things. We've made it happen. These are great. By the way, Mon's a tarot, in case you didn't know. And overall, it feels like that the stability is so much better with our feelings, so much better right now than they have been before, right? We don't have the volatility. We don't have the big ups and the big downs that we used to have. And things have just become steady, reliable, and that's what they like to see. That's what we all like to see. Now, we realize that we have different goals here. We have different timeline goals. We have different opportunities here. We have different kind of look and feels as how things are going. Page of Cups says they're a little bit more checked out than you are sometimes. I think that is concerning and bothersome sometimes as well. And they are defensive against some of your ideas, defensive against some of the things that sort of come through there. Are they growing, expanding? Maybe small increments, but this is something that is very stable. And emotional stability, love feeling stability is hard to come by. It's hard to get. And the fact that you have that piece of it, you have those bits ready, moving, and excited, I think is something that you should be proud of. And something that is going to really work out in the long run for you. All right. Let's see over here. What would he like to tell me right now that he's keeping to himself? Well, if he's keeping it to himself, he doesn't want you to know. Oh, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Dream vacation, big dream vacation. We've seen that they want to take you somewhere. They want to get you going. I think that we have a big springtime or summer vacation that they want to go with you on. Big summer, springtime vacation that they want to go you on. It's something that they've been keeping to themselves. Let's escape. Let's escape to a dream state. Let's escape to something that is going to be imaginary, that is going to be exciting, that is going to be fun. And the Three of Cups, that celebration, that party, that good thing that we got something happening is going to be, you know, exciting. It's going to be exhilarating to go through. The Queen of Pentacles is something that you can accept, something that you can be in charge of, something that you can be going through over here. All right. And the last reading of the night, let's put up the monsters. We don't need any more monsters. Halloween has been here and gone. Let's get with the last reading. They want Poe. All right. We'll get Edgar Allan Poe again. Poe is so popular, man. Poe is so popular. I don't know why. All right. Were my summer problems caused by them? All right. So somebody that we know, were they responsible for the summer problems that we had? Were they the person that we can blame for the party being stuffed out, like it was over here? Were they caused by them? I do believe that's a yes. The Seven of Swords, playing a little bit of a chess game. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm playing this chess game. I made the moves that needed to be made, over here. And this is something that you reacted poorly to. Like, where is this coming from? Why is this filtering in my window? What is going on over there? Indeed. But be aware. Be aware that they were indeed, obviously, entertainment purposes only, never seems somebody's a problem based on family cards. But yes, we're going to go with a yes. And that is it for me. That is the final Poe read for tonight. Thank you all for your very generous donations. I greatly appreciate you. We will be back on Monday.